What is up, everybody? We are back, finally, at the old shelter thing. And I don't know if y'all can tell, if y'all can see it on the ground, but we, over the, I don't know, the past couple weeks, I've gotten so much rain. Let me go see if I can even find where the water stopped. I'm thinking right here. It looks like the water stopped about right here. Okay, the water, you can't even see where it actually is, and it's still up. That's why we haven't been here in so long, because it was probably about a foot underwater. So, yeah. But I would like to show you guys the newest addition to the channel. This tripod right here. Now, it might not look like much, but it is an upgrade for a bunch of reasons. The main one is the base there. The other one had a very flat base, and so it always fell over and broke a lot of microphones, so that should help. But also, check this out. I just want to ask you guys, please consider subscribing. Help us reach 1,000 subs by the end of the year. I know you guys can do it. Now watch this. I think something's dying over there, but we'll forget about that. Yeah, this tripod has AI face tracking, so it's going to follow me. So it's going to follow me anywhere I go. Now, it's probably not going to be the stablest thing. It's probably going to be a little shaky. That's not its fault. That is the ground's fault. It is very squishy, especially right now with all the rain we got. But let's get into the shelter here, right? So the last time y'all saw it, I'm sure it's changed a little bit. This tree thing right here is new. That branch is new. Because we did get some pretty big storms come through. All these limbs fell off the trees. I mean, where else would they come from? But as for the shelter itself, it actually held up pretty nice. So, yeah, we don't really have to do any repairs to it. We can pretty much just pick up right where we left off, which is always nice. And actually, the thing is, all we have to do to this thing is put on the front wall right there, leave a little door where that stick is, and cover it up. Let's work on the thatching for today. That's going to be our task for today. Probably not the most exciting thing, but it is definitely something that needs to happen. So I guess let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Oh, and as well as the tripod, it actually came with these microphones here. I guess we'll see if they're better than the other ones. Let me know down below if you even hear a difference. But usually what I'm going to do for thatching is scrape all the pine straw off the ground, but as you can see, it's really full of sticks and there's not very much of it. That's more of like a fall thing. So we're gonna go to live trees, whether they're cypress or pine. Also, I hope this tripod was worth it. It was like 70 bucks. Not that expensive, but for a freaking tripod, I ain't seeing jack squiddly. Because the thing about the old loblolly, that's the pine trees we have here, they're not like your white pine. I believe white pines, you know, their branches are all around. Loblollies like to grow their branches about 100 feet up in the air. So maybe we're going to stick with the old cypress. There's one of like a million. I'd say that's a decent little pile there. Probably not enough to finish the roof, which I guess is what we're going to do first. But before, let's go ahead and get this whole mess cleaned out. cleared up, everything. Get the old grower formed to her form former glory. But also, only like half of our roof is done. So we're just going to start covering up what's already here. And then, because I mean, really, the only thing left is the front. That's it. So we'll just go ahead and do what we can. Try to get the stick out of my shoe. And yeah. So I'm going to go grab all those branches, come back over here, and we're going to put them on top. Let's go ahead and put these up here. All right, let's go get the other ones. Okay, this is the last of them. I'm going to put this big one on the opposite way of all the other ones. We're going to put these on the same way. So, get off there. I mean, it ain't that bad. Ain't going to keep the elements out, but I'm going to go get some more branches. Probably going to leave you guys here. It's nothing exciting. I mean, we just did it. And, yeah. I don't know what we're going to do after that. The walls, I guess. Let's go. And let me just say this. I'm sure most of you know why, but for any of you who don't, the reason that we're using cypress and pine, good grief. Giant cicada back there. Got like that big. Anyway, the reason we're using cypress and pine instead of just any old leaf tree, because what happens to leaves, right? After being put on the shelter and cut off of the tree, the leaves are going to shrink up, they're going to shrivel up, and they're going to fall off and blow away. Needle-like branches, pine and cypress, they're not really going to do that. If the pine needles do happen to fall off, they're not really going to blow away. But even then, they're not really going to fall off. At least not nearly as fast as a leaf will. A leaf will be gone in 3 days. I need to focus on this side and the edge over there. This little section right here, right above me, is looking pretty good. Alright, so we're actually going to take a break from doing that for a little while. And I have another idea. We have this branch right here. Nice, right? We have this branch right here. Nice, right? And then we have this very much alive branch right here. First, we're going to set this off to the side. We're going to set this off to the side, and we're going to take this one, and we're going to break this branch off and the top bit off. Now, if they're the same length, they're not. But I think this one still needs to be a tiny bit shorter. Probably going to take it off about like that much. We're going to put this on here with that. Slide all these leaves off about like so. I hope this is long enough. We're going to go under, over. Hang on, I forgot how to do this. I remembered and then I forgot. Oh yes, I remember. Something about like this. And it is just barely too short. Let me go find something a little bit longer. And there we go. That's all. Right up there. It's a little, it's fine. It gets the point across. The video is going to take a little bit of a turn here. I didn't really plan on this. It just came to me. And I feel like since it came, I need to mention it. I've never talked about politics on the channel ever. Really don't ever plan on it. But, and quite frankly, as someone who's only 17, I don't feel that I have the knowledge enough to put my input out there. But what I do talk about, and y'all know it, is the Lord God Almighty. Now, it doesn't take a genius to see what's going on in the world today, wars and rumors of wars. Some are claiming that it is indeed the end of the age. Whether it is or not, I don't know, and quite frankly, even the sun doesn't know. But what I do know is we need to be praying for everybody, even Iran. Jesus says, pray for those who persecute you. I'd say that they are, nonetheless, to say the least. So, yeah, pray for all the people, every single body, every single person that is being affected. And it is important to not let any of this in. As Jesus said, don't be afraid. Don't let it scare you. He ain't going nowhere. He's still right there beside you. Right there beside every single one of those people that have just lost somebody, who are badly injured, who are starving, crying, weeping, covered in mud. He's right there beside them too. So that probably is going to be where we're going to end it. A little early. Not really where I planned on it ending, but we actually got something pretty important done, because here's the thing. The walls are actually going to need a little bit more work than I thought. Putting these branches across right here is not going to be hard. That'll only take maybe 30 minutes next time we come out. So we'll probably work on the walls first and then do that. I'm not going to lie, I'm getting kind of tired of this old girl. I'm ready to do something new. So we'll probably finish it next episode, or get really close to finishing it next episode and start something new. So if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, drop a comment down below. Consider subscribing. Help us reach 1,000 subs by the end of the year. By the end of the year. We're already halfway there. So halfway through the year, not halfway. We're only at 200. Come on, guys. I know y'all can do better than this. And yeah, till next time. Bye.